Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and like always, thank you so much for your support. So today I have the best video I've probably ever made. I've made the most gold in this video than I think I've done in any other video in any other run. And surprise, surprise, I think we're gonna do a giveaway, guys. And all you have to do is watch the video to the end. Make sure you're subscribed and leave a comment down below with a key phrase that I say throughout the video at one point. So just make sure you watch until the end. And yeah, guys, this fighter build is definitely it. I've tried a bunch. I've tried the PDR. Nope, the Rondell Dagger build is the build. But anyways, let's do this. Let's jump into the gear buying process. We'll do some games, and then I will show you some pretty fun footage of me just absolutely decimating with this kit in the Goblin Caves. And again, stick until the end for that very, very big giveaway, guys. See you then, and enjoy the video. Alright, so first up is going to be the Rondell Dagger, and we're just going to look for physical damage bonus and some max health bonus there to not spend a crazy amount, because these Rondell Daggers can definitely go for a crazy amount. And for the buckler, very simple, we just want max health bonus, physical damage reduction, and this time around I decided to go with one additional weapon damage. For the helmet, you always want a Chapelle de Fer, and in this case I did have one just sitting in my to sell list, and decided to just cancel that, and we'll use that one with some HP and some armor pen. Alright, and surprisingly enough, the Ruby Silver Cuirass was actually a little bit cheaper than the regular Cuirass when you're looking for max health bonus, armor, and PDR, so we do end up picking one up for 1400 here. For the loose trousers, very simple. We just want some PDR and some max health. And I do end up finding one with an additional action speed roll, so we'll definitely pick those up. For the heavy gauntlets, we definitely want true damage, but then you can alternate between armor, max health, and physical damage reduction. So we do find one for 1000, and we'll pick those up. I did have a pair of legendary Lightfoot boots with PDR and armor. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a movement speed roll, but that's decent enough, so we'll just use those. The rings were pretty damn expensive. I ended up going with Grim Smiles with action speed, true damage, and physical damage reduction. You could play with the stats, but you could also look for either armor, max health, or max health bonus. But yeah, I ended up picking up these two for 2k a pop, which is pretty expensive. Alright, and for the cloak, I was searching all cloaks for PDR, action speed, and true damage, and we do find a splendid cloak for only 1000, which is 500 cheaper than the next best thing, and it was actually a pretty darn good deal, so I decided to just pick that up. For the Frost Amulet, essentially we just want a health roll and a damage mitigation roll, so we do end up finding one for 1600 that is essentially PDR and max health bonus, so we'll pick that up. And now the only thing we need is a survival bow. I do have one with +2 additional weapon damage and some physical power, so do opt out for that blue one, but eventually we do upgrade it during the course of the games. But anyways, that concludes the gear buying process. Let's go ahead and jump into the games. Alright, so jumping straight into game number 1, we do find a fighter in the middle, and we'll take the fight. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I don't take fight in that one, but it was pretty funny. So I will show every single kill that I get in the kill feed just so you guys see it, but he was pretty timmied out. Alright, a couple of seconds later I do hear something towards the middle, so let's investigate. Nothing too crazy, some true damage stuff. We'll take it, and we'll move on. Alright, I went to check the prison, didn't see anything, but heard some people here in the middle. And unfortunately, more damn traps. Alright, and GG to that fighter. Really well played. Knew how to play with the bow, which a lot of people that play this build just don't utilize the bow enough, and it's a huge portion of this build. Now my main concern is how do I heal up and keep those people out of this room so I can loot in peace. Don't really feel like I have time for a campfire. Do also see that there's a wizard, and I don't have my second wind, so not a favorable matchup for me. So I'm thinking let's just quickly loot up and see if we can get out of here. And good thing we do try to escape, because this wizard was absolutely juiced, and that could have ended really badly. Alright, so let's move on to the next game. And game 2, we start off with a bard at the top of Tro Room. Let's see how it goes. Alright, pretty close call. This was my first warm-up game. I played this game the next day, and yeah, I could have ended pretty badly because I missed like 2 shots there, but nonetheless the DPS was enough to get the job done, so let's go ahead and move on. Alright, I was above and I heard a mage somewhere down here, so I'm looking for him, and we do find him. and GG, we did land some pretty crazy shots there with our survival bow, and when we stack true damage like that, we just absolutely melt, and this guy was absolutely juiced. So we will go ahead and pick up the majority of this kit and call it there for this game. Warm-up complete. Alright, so this match is pretty fun. We do immediately get pushed by a ranger, and he's landing some pretty decent shots through the door, so let's see how it goes. Alright, and GG to that ranger, +1 golden scarf acquired. And I heard the heavy boots in this direction again, and yep, he's still. Alright, and we came pretty close to dying there, but now it all makes sense. Some pretty insane gear on this guy, but unfortunately we don't have the inventory space. So now we just play the make space game, the Tetris game, and try to take as much as we can. And we do end up just extracting because my inventory was just absolutely nuts at this point. So let's jump into the next one. Alright, so next game, I do hear somebody over in this direction, so I'm trying to bait it, see if I hear any sounds. And I'm not gonna lie, this is the most scared I've ever been. Yeah, so if this guy had a little bit better gear, or if we had literally one less HP, I think that would have been the end of the video there, but it does indeed continue, and it does get a lot better, so stick with it. Alright, so I got my campfire down and got my second wind back. I do see a crystal sword, I believe, and at this point I think it's either a fighter or maybe a warlock. But all I know is that I am still terribly scared of the last magic user I just ended up fighting. And in this case, I want to play very, very defensively. I think he pops another invis potion, and my mindset is, okay, no problem. I'm just going to play it safe. I'm just going to wait. And we do end up getting him out right here. Alright, and good fight there. It looks like he wasn't doing the pure will stack variant of this build, which I think is a lot better, and I might make a video on it in the future. But some okay gear, nothing out of this world. We'll take a couple of yoinks and we'll move on to the next one. Alright, so this game has been a chase simulator for the last 3 minutes. This warlock is just in full run mode, so we'll go ahead and see if we can catch up. Alright, and now we do see a road, so we'll be a little bit more careful. Alright, so a couple of mistakes there on his end. It looks like he never re-equipped his armor piece. Luckily I was able to stay right on him the entire time. So I guess he forgot to re-equip it. And he also came out of demon form early for whatever reason. But we'll take it. We'll take all the advantages we can get. Alright, and now we are being pushed. So let's see what we can do. Alright, and GG, the 2-for-1 special. We do need to get our second win back, so we'll campfire quickly and then enjoy some loot. And good thing this warlock made a couple of mistakes because he was decently geared, so we'll take all the yoinks we can get, and then let's check out what the rogue had. Alright, and the rogue also had some okay gear, nothing too crazy, but we'll definitely take it. some free loot to add to our gold pile. And with that, let's go ahead and move on to the last game, and I think the best game. I usually like to rush the bottom left of the map whenever I see a spawn near there, but we are playing against a bonk wizard right now, so I do have to give them a lot of respect because they do an absolutely insane amount of damage to us. So let's utilize our bow as best as we can to get this done. Again, the name of the game here is just play defensive until he tries to commit all in, and we're able to just kill him with a survivable. Very rarely do you want to try to face tank a bonk wizard, especially as a fighter wearing any type of plate. It usually doesn't end well. Unfortunately, I did hear 2 doors close here, and I don't know if he went to the left or through this door, and I kind of lost him. I don't know where he went right now, so I'm trying to see. I do see somebody turned off a light over there, and I'm thinking it's him, so let me go investigate that. Yeah, that's the frostlight stuff, and that's very expensive, and that's definitely not a wizard. Alright boys, and when I tell you my nerd adrenaline was pumping, it was pumping right there. That guy's kit has to be worth a lot of money, and I haven't even inspected it yet. Both his gloves and his boots are frostlight stuff, and yeah, my first priority, let's get my second win back in case that wizard does decide to show his face again. And unfortunately, there he is. Alright, now the problem is that the dynamic of the fight has shifted. I have to keep pressure or he would loot that barb that's on the ground there. So now I have to play a little bit more aggressive, and I can't afford to play as defensively. That is officially all the nerd adrenaline that I could muster for one day. So freaking nuts. Back-to-back fights, wizard coming back, and let's check out this Barb's kit. Alright, and this entire kit is just absolutely nutty. Every single piece of gear is just bissed out of this world. And when I tried to price check it in the auction house or in the marketplace, I think it was roughly about 40,000 gold worth of gear. Granted, it depends on things selling for that price or not, but it was definitely up there. I think 35k to say a little bit more conservatively. But yeah, this guy's kit was just ridiculous. Alright guys, and now for the fun part of the video, we are going to be giving away this entire 40,000 gold kit to one of you guys. So you guys can either sell it amongst your friends or enjoy it by yourself. So very simple. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel. I'm currently at 760 subscribers and I want to get to about 800. So as soon as we get to 800, I'll go ahead and do the giveaway. But to qualify, all you have to do again is be subscribed to the channel. Make sure you leave a comment down below with whatever it is that you want to say or whatever your favorite build has been over the years of playing Dark and Darker. And also make sure you leave me your contact information for Discord so I can reach out to whoever the winner is. To choose the winner, I'm just going to choose a random number generator on Google. And let's say there's 50 comments. I will roll 1 through 50, and whatever that lands on, you guys will win. And I will record all of it so it is all fair. But yeah, guys, like always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.